I remember that 3 years ago I was weak as fuck. I struggled to wake up early, bro. I struggle as fuck to wake up early. I was the guy that my father need to say to me to wake up, and they push me to wake up, because I'm more comfortable. And I remember that, bro, the it's not was not happy. I was not that happy because it was not a good so much good life when you can't wake up early. You just wake up, you do feel like it, and have times that we need to do, for example, we need to be in my grandparents house at 12 p.m. and I was sleeping this time, and my father pushed me just to wake up. I just no with bad hair, because I just don't paint my hair. I just don't um I don't clean my hair. I just and Well, now my father found the video that he recorded this moment happen. One of these moments happened, and was I feel like weird. I feel like I was so weak guy right now, but the things change. Right now I'm a guy that I'm in a carnivore diet, just eating meat, eggs, salt, and water. Sometimes a little bit of vegetables, but I wake up at 3:30 a.m. posting videos every day, going to the gym every day. Sometimes it's in home, but the things that, and just working, don't have this bad app, just working. The things change because I became more disciplined. Just because I changed, just this thing became more disciplined. And that's the first thing that I will talk right now about Stoicism, And you need to understand why it's so important have discipline in your life to actually improve your life, because my younger self and my now right now, and how I change right now. You need to understand that there's times when you don't want to do a thing, but you know that you need to do, like wake up to go to school. You know that you need to do. You don't want to do. You need to do. You need to understand that we have times. For example, work, going to gym. If you just go when you feel like it, how you will build your 10 out of 10 body? You don't will build, because you just just do the things when you feel like it, and don't will improve if you do that. You need to actually improve your discipline, and you don't will be like me. This take me. I was a guy that for some reason I can in 1 year. I mean this level, but have people like you could need more 2-3 years. But you need to understand that it's so important be disciplined. And if you have bad friends and this bad influence, bad habits, you don't really improve so much. But you need to understand that we'll have times that you need to do a thing, even if you don't feel like it. And you experience that when you go to school. You need to wake up. You need to wake up. Doesn't matter if you feel like it, you want to wake up. Doesn't matter. You need to wake up. But the problem is that these people just using in this school or work the other things they don't use, but they need to use in other areas of life to actually improve. Not just the school, because I'm in another level, because I wake up at 3:30 a.m. but I don't have school. The most people they can wake up. It's my responsibility. Wake up. This is the next level. David Goggins. You can do everything. You can't do everything just when you want, because we'll have things that you just don't want to do, but you need to do. And after, what happens? You feel good. You feel good, bro. And you probably have this to wake up. You feel like, yes, to actually leave it be in the weekends when I wake up when I want, but why? Why? Just wake up, because you know that it's just the first minutes probably, or hours, that you feel a little bit. Normally it's not a 1 hour, it's just 30 minutes that you feel actually a little bit pain, like discomfort, but it's a part of life. If you want to be stoicism and stoic, you need to understand that you need to wake up. Wake up. Don't be a pussy that can't wake up. You need to wake up, bro. Just wake up. You know that to be successful, you need to wake up. Is a thing that you need. The first thing that you need to be disciplined, even in the weekends. But the weekends is more. I don't have energy. I work super hard, and it's difficult, and I understand you, but probably it's just because you are weak, you don't have discipline. But I'm wake up every day, even in the weekends at the same time, because okay, half times you are in a different mood that you wake up 7 p.m. or 6 a.m. But I'm not talking about you set a time that you will wake up, you wake up at this time. The most of the time I'm just 7, maximum 8, and this you feel better, because you can wake up. You have this is the first thing that you need to be disciplined. You need to be disciplined in work, gym, and a lot of things that will that you know that is important, because you can't live the dream life if you can't wake up. You just wake up when you feel like it. You don't will improve. And you probably go into the gym sometimes, but you have that discipline. But you know that you need to be disciplined. You work sometimes. You work, but you are not that disciplined. Your alarm rings, but you set to sleep a little bit. You are not that disciplined. I'm talking about men. I'm talking specific about men. You need to be disciplined. It's so important thing to be a real man, masculine man. It's an important thing, but in these days we'll teach more women teach us, and they don't teach this important thing that a man is supposed to have to actually be a man, because most people aren't. Most people, they are weak. And to have your things, the best times in my life is when I'm more disciplined and I actually wake up. It's not when I wake up when I feel like it's don't works, And if you feel like this is not true, this is because you have low testosterone. You are not a man, because when you are a man, you like difficult things. Like this idea of wake up at the same time, like David Goggins. You like this idea. And to be honest, if you can wake up, for example, 6-5, wake up at 3:30, it's the same thing. It's just you sleep more earlier, But we'll have a lot of moments in your life that you need to do this thing. You need to do, and you probably experience and feel like, oh, it's bad, I need to do even I don't feel like. But after that you feel good. But these people have these bad mindsets that the best life is when you if you think, for example, you are working a shitty job, that is not your purpose. I understood, But if it's your purpose and you work and work, okay, we'll have things that it's not your purpose you need to do, like you need to cook your meal, but when you are working your purpose, you don't, sometimes, the most of the times, you don't feel like. I understand why you don't feel, because it's not your purpose, but even if you have your purpose, you'll have times that you need to have discipline, because you don't will feel like to do that shit. You don't will. And you need to have this mindset. Okay, I understand that we'll have times that I don't will, how I can explain, I don't will want to do, or I don't have that energy, or it's hard, but I will do anyway, because I don't give a fuck about how I feel. I will do that shit. It's a simple thing, but after that you feel awesome, because you do the hard task, even if you don't want to do it. It's so simple, but you need to have this. You need to have this mindset. And if you are around, if you aren't around men and you aren't around masculine men, you will be the same that you are right now. And I'm not around, but for some reason I can improve. But I wanted to be around to improve more. This is why you see in Rotate that the most of the time he are just with his brother. Don't need to be a brother, could be a friend, but this is why he improves as fuck, To make a lot of sense, you need to, the most of the time, people need to be, I think people need to be alone and with his masculine friends to actually improve, and not so much time with their wives, because if, depends of the person, but I have people that are so much time with their wife that they become weak and lazy, and that's a big problem, because if you aren't successful, you don't will have the 10 out of 10 body, you don't will have the successful business that you want. Where's the benefits to don't be disciplined? Show me the benefits, don't be disciplined. Yes, I know, if you need to be disciplined every day to work and you never feel like it, is probably because you aren't working in your purpose. But even if in your purpose you have time that you don't feel like to do that shit, and that's life. It's supposed to be hard, it's supposed to be difficult sometimes, supposed to be. It's not a bad thing, it's a good thing. Good, where's the bad thing? Good, make you more stronger, because you just one of the things you just wanna, easy thing is feel like to do every second. It's not how it works. This is your weak brain that are saying this thing for you, because you are weak. You are weak. But you need to, don't trust in your brain, you need to trust in my brain, because that I wake up at 3 half a.m. doing the hard work and going to the gym every day. You can't trust in me, but you can trust on you. You can't. You just can't, bro. That's how it works, bro. You need, as a man, you need to just don't give a fuck about how you feel. If you feel that you don't want, just say for everybody, I don't give a fuck, I will do that shit anyway. After you do that shit, you feel happy. Then where's the problem? You just need to do. This is and if you do that shit, you will feel like we're more masculine. You'll feel good, Fuck yes, fuck, I'm masculine right now. I do, even if you don't want to do, because these people, this fucking school that don't teach us to these things, that we need to be disciplined. But I understand that people don't like to be, because they work, they don't work in their purpose as a man, and this is why most people have hard workers that don't feel good, because they aren't fulfilling their purpose. And that the most problem is not how work. Okay, if you work 20 hours per day, 18 hours, you can sleep well, you know, makes sense. But if you work more than 10, 12 hours, but you are working your purpose, and you have the masculine man and a feminine woman, you actually improve. Even if you work hard, you are disciplined, you actually feel happy because you are fulfilling your purpose, not doing this bullshit, and you are disciplined at the same time. The most problem is not the hard work, but the problem is more that you aren't working in your purpose. That's the biggest reason why hard workers and people say discipline is bad. It's just because they aren't working a good thing, and because they aren't a masculine man, you know. And every successful people that you watch, like Luke Belmar, Iman Gadzhi, Hamza, they are disciplined. This is why they are successful. If you don't do that shit, why you think that you will be successful? You don't will be if you do that shit. That's the principle of Stoicism, the one of the most important. You understand? I don't give a fuck about how I feel as a man. I will do that shit. It's supposed it's supposed I have done. Supposed I do this shit. I need to do. Is my purpose. I will do. It's so simple like that. It's just. It's not simple. You will the first times you will be disciplined on some things, and then you will be so disciplined in certain things, but not it. It's progressing overload. You will be more disciplined. When the time, for example, in 1 month you are good discipline. In 6 months, it's just you are improving. You know. You don't need to be disciplined like me, and probably you can't. You just need to improve your discipline and actually just improve. If you are to know if you are a guy that is so disciplined is just understand that you can do the things that you don't want to do, and just you don't have difficult to do the things that you don't want to do, and that's not that bad, you know, because this is actually improve your brain in certain ways when you do a thing that you actually don't want to do. And especially talk about purpose, because if you just work in things that is not your purpose, of course you will feel bad. You don't feel this fulfillment, you know, because if you don't work in your purpose, you don't feel that happiness, you know. If you don't grow, you don't feel that happiness. This is why hard work is important, but most people they work hard, but they don't work hard in a smart way, and then they don't feel happy, you know. Let's get started. And right now I will show like how to be disciplined. Disciplined is a skill. Be disciplined, and to be disciplined, you understand how are the most important things that's for my purpose. For example, you could work in your business, for example your YouTube channel, and going to the gym. You understand that is the two most important things that you need to, and wake up as well, because if you don't wake up, those doesn't work. Wake up, going to gym and work. That's the most important thing. That's the thing that you need to focus to be disciplined right now. The most important. You just will be disciplined in other things when you are disciplined in the things that fulfill you and is your purpose. You need to be disciplined on that. If you last year you aren't disciplined right now, you are more consistent. You aren't so, but right now you are more good. You are making progress. If not, if you are just cheat more and don't go, that's a bad thing. And you need to understand, I need to be, and the thing is about mind, because if you have a certain mind, you just understand more. This is why watching successful people and rotate is good, because change your mind to understand, okay, it's hard, I don't want to do, it's my purpose, but I will do anyway, you know. That's, you actually make progress. and be with another masculine man make you actually. The thing is, if you don't have a masculine man around you, you probably aren't masculine, you know. And I'm talking about that, and I have just a friend, but he's in another city, and actually I want to be more closer to this guy to actually be more, and I want to help this guy to be more masculine because I'm more masculine. I'm the guy that I just one of the most masculine people. For the people I know, I'm the more masculine, you know. Then I need to actually improve, and it's like a progress overload. If you, for example, you are in the weekend, in a weekend, not in a week, you understand that. For example, 2 months ago, you just go to the gym when you feel like it, but more weekend right now you are doing you are going to the gym once or twice when you don't feel like, and you are just making progress. You just need to be to understand that it's just about progress. If you are better than last weekend, last month, last especially I think last weekend or last month, if you are better, good, we are making progress. If not, you need to improve that. You know that the most important thing that you need to be disciplined, focus on that, and listen people that do that shit, and be around another people. Probably you don't have, but if you have, good. Change your mind. Put these people, these, if you don't have it on internet, these actually people that change your mind, and just make more progress. If you do that shit, you will improve. It's not about have times that you cheat and don't go to the gym because you don't feel like that. Just you fail, you know. You are just failing if you aren't making progress. Are just cheating more, you know. But if you are making progress, if you are listening good people, actually put these people in your mind to understand that's my new world, is not the bad world, weak people, you know. They will change your mind. I'm doing this because it's not so sexy as this way. It's not an easy way to be disciplined, but the most easy way. But it is make progress, change your mind. That's it. And be stronger, and be more strong. Understand, right? I need to be, probably if you can be. Probably in your house you are the more masculine guy, or you can be the more masculine guy. You need to understand that right now you aren't a boy and you are a man right now, even if you have just 15 like me, and you just understand I need to make progress and I need to take responsibility, and just need to change your mind, and no, and don't be with your weak feminine friends, you know. Feminine, I say more weak because we're supposed to be stronger, not just playing video games every day, and don't just do the things when they feel like it. This is important thing. Important. It's just about that. It's making progress, you know. And another thing, when you make progress on these three important things, that wake up and go to the gym, sorry, and work in your purpose. I will talk more about in this video, but okay. If you actually are disciplined in these things, will have a time that you can do. You don't need discipline anymore probably to do these things. Then you can add another specific things like cleaning your room, and just do every day. Because the most of the times when I clean my room, I don't feel like to do that shit. I'm improving my progress, overload my discipline, yes. But if you are disciplined in these most important things that I talk about, you are you are better than 1990 or 95 or 99% of the people. Do that because you will improve for another level, bro. Bro, it's incredible how discipline is important, and most people don't teach nothing about that. And remember, discipline is about mindset. It's, it's just about mindset. This is why I say to listen these people and rotate this the manga or another people that talk about discipline, to understand that, to put in your mind, to change your mind, your beliefs, what how you think, to for you can actually change, because most people, they just want to be disciplined but they don't have these image that have people that do the same is the most important, because I'm here because I listen to these people, and I listen today until today, you know. I don't have the weak friends. I don't have anymore. Of course, I improve. Of course, I improve. You need to do the same. You need to understand it about mindset. It's always about mindset. How you act is always about mindset. This is why you need to listen people like in rotate to actually improve your mindset. Talk about another important thing that I'm not so good on this, but I'm learning more because it's important thing. It's important thing, but I'm improving and understand that I'm more weak on that shit. Even that I think is probably more difficult or the same level problem. It's about mindset, and but I remember that have a time that. I was just in a kitchen. I don't remember kitchen or room, you know, and my father just saying normal things in this normal way, and just because he talk in a way that I don't like or think like that, I have things specific things to do, like put the trash out, put the trash on the trash. Okay, yes, put the trash outside, and just because they say in a way that I don't like, I just don't want to do that shit. I understand it was my emotion, my feelings just make me don't feel like to do that shit, and bro, I do anyway. I did anyway because I understand. Okay, bro, is my emotions and my feelings make me don't do that shit, and these are control me and are control me, and I use that emotion to the anger to actually do that shit, and the results good. I feel so good when I did even if I don't want to do because I was angry, you know, I was angry, you know, I just feel so good, awesome when I do that shit. And it's difficult, and I have times that I cheat a little bit because I'm improving, and the most of the times I actually cheat and I like fail because I don't remember. The most of the times because I don't remember. I have times that I remember even that I can't, but the most of the times it's just because I don't remember. This is happening with you, but you will understand when you feel so angry. Remember a time that this happened with you. Remember a time that you were so angry that you broke something. And remember this being big anger that to the point that they control you, and you broke this thing. And I will say the thing that I don't want to say, but I will say anyway. I broke my skin. My father will kill me. But I broke my screen. My screen of I was playing video games, and the the the, the, the computer was a shit to play video games, and I was just crashing bugs, and I feel so angry this time. I just broke my screen like this. I just feel like I was just my screen was purple right now. I was just, what the fuck is that, bro? Purple, you know. And this probably happened with you, not with screen, but with another thing. If you with screen, you understand the emotion control you to this point that you broke a thing, and when you broke a thing, most of the times you need to spend money to solve this thing that you broke because you don't control your emotions. It's happened so much times with fathers that don't control their emotion, and bro, it's a big problem. It's a problem that people don't understand, and this make the people more work. And to be a stoic and a real stoic, you need to control your emotion. You don't control perfect and to the point that you don't have personality anymore. You are just every time, but you really actually understand that is important, and it's not to the point that you don't have personality, how I say, but you need to improve. You don't will be perfect, of course, but it's a thing that you need to improve. And how I say about this is a thing that you broke because you was angry, and just when I say that, you understood how this is important. I don't need to talk so much about that, but I will talk about. And you need to understand that how to control your emotion is a skill. Discipline is a skill. Is a skill that is not the thing that you will be control your emotions 100% perfect right now. Probably you don't will be, because if you do that shit, it'll probably destroy your personality. But it's about progress evolve. You will make progress and do better, and better. You know. You just understand that you need to use this emotion of especially anger for do the right thing. To lift weights in the gym, you need to use this emotion to do the right thing, because you can just say because the emotion, the feeling will be there. You can do nothing. You need to actually use this feeling, emotion, to actually do the right thing and actually do the thing it's supposed you do, because you understand why you are doing a thing that you are doing because for this feeling. And you can do if it happens, but if a bad thing is you are angry, it's because you are sad. Sad is a different thing, because you are, especially anger is you just is so bad, you know. I feel the same feeling, this emotion, when this feeling, this emotion control me. You don't feel good. You just don't feel good, you know. You need to stop using the thing. You need to, it's good, use these emotions to actually do the right thing. And most people say, I control my emotions. You don't control your emotions. Just the thing is, if you don't control your emotions, if you think that you control emotions, you don't control your emotions. If you never listen about controlling your emotions, so it seems I don't believe that you can control your emotions. But people are in Bitcoin, these things to investments. These people need to do that things with no emotion, and then they are better and control their emotions. Because to take decision is not when you are happy, when not your mood is so good, not when you are sad, of course, but when you are in the middle, then you make the right decision. That's an interesting thing that I listen and close the sound. So close my window. But as interesting thing, it's so important. Control your emotions, and remember, don't do that as a point that you destroy your personality. And remember the time again. Remember the time when you close your eyes. Remember the time when you was angry and was angry. That you feel like that angry. You are so angry. The anger controlled you, and you break this thing, and you feel good after you do that shit. Probably not, you know. Probably not. If you are a guy that you are hurting guy because this guy make you angry, probably you feel a little better. But the most of the times you don't open your eyes. The most of the times you don't feel good. The most of the times, or you can feel good. What happens is people feel good after they break, but pass a couple of minutes, hours, or days or weeks, and they don't feel that was good. And this happened when I broke my screen. I feel good a little bit, but after that I just feel bad. I was just, why my skin is purple? Why? I just no happened. This, the computer is trash. I don't know nothing. This is no, was you you do that shit, and wasn't me. You are lying. To the point. Okay. Courage. I remember that was the time, or the first times when I went to approach a person to improve my social skills, and I need a lot of time, was to say to this person to take a picture of me. It was difficult this time, the first time. I remember the first time. And what happens after I did that felt good. And I remember what is the time that I just think and rotate in my mind, yes, do when you even if you don't feel like it, or just, this is good, this is good, have courage, because that we'll have times that you need to have courage. And you understand that fear is the feeling, and courage is the decision. And most people don't understand that, yes, I can do everything I want, yes, and this, I have courage, but you just have courage when you actually are afraid of. When you are afraid of, you actually have courage. Because if you don't have courage, it's easy, When you have fear, you have courage, and you feel good. But if you are afraid of doing the thing that you are doing, you don't feel good. It's not you don't feel good. You just don't feel nothing. It's just, if you have people around you, yes, you are courage, you probably feel a bit good. But if you do alone, just normal, you can do. But when it's fear, is another thing. It's about feeling the fear. It's discipline. You are just discipline when you actually do a thing that you don't feel like it. It's about that, Why is important? I talk about why it's important to understand that, for example, for my purpose, I need to approach people to improve my social skills. I need to have courage, even if I don't want to do this thing because it's difficult. It's difficult. Courage is difficult because it's a fear, and most people can't just can go to the fear and do, even if they feel the fear. It's supposed to feel the fear. If you don't feel, you are courage, To, for example, have people that to improve their social skills, to change, have people, and to take hard decisions, or to say no. People don't have courage, and actually I need to improve a little bit, but I'm improving, and I'm in the next level. Probably you aren't. Probably you don't do nothing that you are afraid. Have people are afraid to travel in a plane, or to go in water, and these fears are called abnormal fears. It's not supposed we have these fears. If you have fear to are in a high build and to fall in this build, of course, normal. If you have a car are so faster in front of you, of course you feel fear. It's supposed to feel fear, but these abnormal fears that you feel is not supposed to feel. And this feel like it to improve your social skills, fear of people, these fears that I'm improving, it's not supposed to feel them. It's more in this more than in these years people have more fears and they are more weak. They don't have courage and they think that to have courage is don't feel fear. They don't improve, you know. And this is why courage is so important. How to train, it's just simple. It's a skill. It's about you can to improve that you can do every day, or I don't know, a little bit a thing that you have fear and do anyway, or a thing that you have a lot of fear and do anyway. It's just about doing more, you know. And then and you have courage to have a lot of courage when to the point that you just can do the things that you are afraid of. It's not you have courage, have a lot of courage when you don't have more fear about it. It's when you do a lot of things that you are afraid of, then you have courage, you know. Is difficult, you know. I think the courage is one of the most difficult things, but it's about mind, you know. All these things, discipline, control your emotions, and courage is all about mind. This is why I listen to these people and rotate and these disciplined people and that work hard and masculine man. That's so important because change your mind. And this everything I'm talking about to be a stoicism is everything about minds. Then if you don't improve, of course you don't do that. You are around with weak men, you know. You don't improve. And remember, if you have purpose, have fears, that you need to have courage to confront these fears to fulfill your purpose and your mission. Feel purpose, same thing. But we have things to be successful. If you don't have courage, you don't will be successful. It's simple like that. Everything, especially discipline and courage, you need to do if you want to be successful. Every people that you see, they needed to have courage, and they have courage probably right now as well, because courage is a skill. Is if you do more, you will be better in this skill, and you just improve more. It's about just doing more, then you will have a lot of courage, and you can do the things that you are afraid of. I need to improve more on this skill, but I'm improving, and you need to improve on that things that we'll talk about. Discipline, control your emotions, and courage. I think you can focus on these three right now, but I recommend you right now just focus in one, and you can try the others, but try the others when you are focused in one is different than just focus on the three at the same time. But just try right now, just focus on discipline. This is the most important. Focus on discipline. Try sometimes control your emotions and have courage. Good, but just focus on being disciplined. If you are disciplined, I think you can focus right now. What's the most important? Control your emotions, and then courage. But even that, if you can do a little bit that courage thing that you can. The most important is actually controlling emotions, discipline. Courage is important, but it will happen so much times. But is important because courage you don't lose so much times. Control your emotions and be disciplined will happen so much more times. But courage don't will happen so much times. You don't will feel this fear to. Then it's not a thing that you need to focus right now, but you need to do things that are correct. And when you are in your journey to fulfill your purpose, you will understand that I'm afraid of doing that, and you do anyway. You know, it's just that. And if you have a normal fears like fear of people, what people think about you, to say no, take all of these things to travel in a plane. These fears, you need to improve in these fears. These are normal fears because your quality of life will be worse if you have these normal fears. This is a normal fear that's not supposed to have. And have another, I think, the elevator. If you have elevator fear, you need to don't be afraid of, because if you just do sometimes that you don't be afraid of. So, of that. Sorry. Let's drink a little bit of water. I'm doing carnivore diet right now, and actually improving. I feel like more energy. I feel like I just don't need to eat so much. Just because I'm doing that, and actually it's good. But right now I will talk about is the just the end, the finished thing is that I don't will talk about so much, but it's purpose. Purpose is important thing. It's our direction in life. And but I have a guide, a video with 1 hour talking about that. And to explain a little bit, it's just your purpose. With your purpose is the thing that you are obsessed, and is your purpose as a man. It's not just probably you never found your purpose because you don't learn about that. But find your purpose is just understand that for example, for me, it's financial freedom. I feel like this feeling that I need to make money to be free, and to actually have to don't think about the thing that I will buy in the shop, the price, But I'm doing a test that I like, and actually is my purpose, helping people in YouTube at the same time. But I will explain, the video is in the description. I explain everything about purpose. It's 1 hour video, like a guide, and then you will I explain how work, and how you can do as well, how you can find your purpose. Because if you do these things, control your emotions, be disciplined, and have courage, and find your purpose, you will be better than 99%, 99.99%. You'll be 1% of the people. If you wanna grow, and if you wanna actually make progress, you wanna do these things. Don't finish this video just I will do right now. Putting your task. If you have a task, if you wanna be in a growth, you wanna grow and make money, you actually have a space when you put your task, and your task puts in your tasks to improve one of these things. But do right now the most important. Don't do discipline, just watch the video about purpose and find your purpose, and just do that. If you do that, you'll improve so much, and then improve your discipline. You will have these things in your mind. If you actually rotate and of this discipline, guys, you will actually improve your mind, and then you will be in another level. Because if you don't do that, you'll improve. And this is how you'll improve. If you don't do that, the purpose is the most important. The person. I'll talk a lot about that, but purpose is the most important. Purpose is the most important. And why I'm talking about purpose as a Stoicism, I think it's not a thing that have in Stoicism, but because to do these things, courage, discipline, control your mind, you need to have a purpose, and then you will understand why you need to be disciplined. People aren't simply these days because they don't have a purpose. When our purpose is understand, okay, I need to work, then I need discipline. I want to build my talents and body. I need to be disciplined to do that. I need to control my emotions, to make the better decisions, and to have the better relationships with another people, with my people, And I need to have courage to do the things to fulfill my purpose. This is why purpose is so important. This is why if you don't have purpose, doesn't matter, just doesn't matter. This is why purpose is the most important. Is your direction to use these tools, because these are tools that you will use in your mind. Sorry. And these tools, if you use these tools and you have your purpose and use these tools, then you will grow. Because you can have the purpose, but see, if you are disciplined, control your emotions, have courage, you will make progress in your purpose. And then if you have these things and have your purpose, you grow like a king, like a beast. and you wanna experience that. You wanna just grow a lot. Because all other guy have purpose, but not disciplined. Don't never control them. They don't will be successful. But of the guy that they have these things but don't have the purpose, you don't will fulfill, and will actually make progress. But you have the purpose and these things, you will make a lot of progress. And this is what you want. You want progress. You want progress. You know. I know that you want progress. If you want progress, you needed to. I know that purpose is a random thing that just it's not a masculine. Don't sound like a masculine thing, but it's important. This is why I say that you can call mission is your mission. This name of when you call mission is you wake up and you have a mission. You can call mission is the best way, bro. This is so important. Mission, and the purpose could be for get financial freedom, and it's important thing as a man have the freedom. It's not about the fancy things, the materialistic, but about the freedom. The man is supposed to have freedom. This is why in school most of the men they don't listen the teacher. They do what they want, especially the most masculine. If there's a woman, probably the woman is more masculine. The girl is more masculine. The girl, you know. This is why it's so important, especially men have freedom. And you need to understand that if you watch the video. I'm not doing just for you watch the video, but I'm just saying to watch my video because I have a video, and then you will actually find your purpose as well, you know. And this is an important thing. Do that. And if you enjoyed this video, if this video actually help you, give me a like, subscribe, and that's it.